Hello students, I'm Dr. Upendra Shukla from Jaipuria Institute of Management. Today I'm here to brief you on the topic microfinance and Indian imperative, in which we shall study that how microfinance is important, how it is different from the normal finance, and why it has become so important in Indian context. To cover this, these are the points which we shall be covering. What is microfinance? What are the basic financial services under microfinance? Why is microfinance imperative in India? Status of microfinance in India. That will also cover certain policies launched by the government which are crucial. Then the role of microfinance credit in poverty elevation. Microfinance and poverty elevation, and what is the role of the revolving credit, that we shall also understand. Prominent government schemes which are there, that will also be discussed under this. Now let's understand what is microfinance. It is basically the financial services which are provided to low-income individuals and the one who are deprived of basic financial services with no other means of gaining financial services. Because in India, we have a huge such population, about more than 30%, which is deprived of basic financial services. As long they are not covered by these basic services, the Indian economy will not be moving towards being fully developed. That is why it has gained importance and the priority of the government. It attracts huge employment opportunities and entrepreneurial opportunities these days. Now, as I told you that microfinance is to provide basic financial services to the deprived class. For that, let's understand what are the basic financial services which are covered under this. First is that deposit account. There has to be a deposit account in order to build a foundation of providing financial services to the individuals of low income group and those who are deprived of such financial services. Then they should be encouraged to have some saving in that. For that, there will be term deposit and recurring deposits. Investment services are also there to encourage saving first, to inculcate the habit of saving in this class, then to provide insurance, life insurance and health insurance both. Payment services are also there, which facilitates them to make payments while they're small businesses which they do at their local level. Credit and loan services, which is very important and very pivotal to provide basic services to them which will help them to uplift their life standards. And there are certain other related services which are related to capital market as well. Now let us understand that why the microfinance is important in India. First point, there are several significant points to it. Let's discuss some important point. First is that it provides basic financial services because the products are specifically designed in such a manner which really helps at the ground to provide the services to the low income individuals of India and rural India. It serves the diversity. It is not that the services will only be provided in some region of Uttar Pradesh or maybe any other state. It is to be provided across India where the people are different based upon their culture, their geographical location and beliefs. So the products are designed in such a manner, they are customized at local level so that they could provide services at the ground level based upon the requirement of that particular region. It promotes financial inclusion because it tries to include the people from different social class, as I told you, from different geographical locations and culture. Now let us understand some more points that why it is imperative in India. It facilitates financial empowerment by which the females and the individuals will be able to take financial decisions on their own once it is there. Then it helps to promote financial literacy where these people would be able to understand that what are deposit products, what are insurance policy, what are different wealth management schemes and payment modes to facilitate their lifestyle and business. Then it provides financial sustainability, which is very, very important because it is not that the funds and these services are there for some time, after that they are not there. They should be such which should be available to them as long as they actually need it. Then promotion of sustainable livelihood will also be ensured by way of this, because once the sustainable funding is there, sustainable income is there, then sustainable livelihood may be ensured by using microfinance and its tools. It harness local capital. That is one of the most important aspect of microfinance, because there are small self-help groups or maybe the cooperative society which deposit at the local level, and those funds are mobilized in that area only, helps to further channelize the capital in the correct direction. Now let us move on to the another very important topic, and I'm trying to give you certain statistics that the status of microfinance in India. So let's understand that there are, and it is as per the latest report of NABARD, which is published 21-22. So there is self-help group bank linkage program, and the details are as I'm telling you, that there are 14.2 crores households which are covered under this scheme, and 119 lakh self-help groups are covered under this scheme, which is where the self-help groups are linked to bank so that they can avail financial services. Then those 119 lakh self-help groups have the deposits of over 47,240 crores, with the annual offtake of more than 99,729 crores, and the total outstanding loan amount is 1,51,051 crores. So it shows the huge potential which is there in this particular sector. Let us also see some more statistics related to it to understand the true potential of this in India. Let us see this, that is also based upon the report of the NABARD, in which the self-help group, the same scheme, where we shall study the savings and the loans which are there. For savings, if you see, in 2020 it is 26.15 thousand crores. Then it has grown to 37.48 crores in 21, in 22, 47.24 thousand crores. Then if we compare it with loans which are outstanding, that is 108.08 thousand crores. Subsequently, it became 103.29 crores and then 151.05 thousand crores. So you can see the growth which is manifolds, which is taking place in this, not only in saving but also for the loans. And when we attract saving from this class, then those funds are further utilized for further capital formation by way of utilizing those funds to give further loans, or maybe by utilizing those funds into different infrastructural projects. Let us now come on to the second part of the statistics, which says that the status of self-help group, the percentage share of different stakeholders, those who are providing the services. So for this, if we see, the major shareholding is there with commercial bank, 58% and 62% in terms of savings and loan outstanding respectively. The next share in the pie goes to regional rural banks, and then it is there with cooperative societies. So first are the commercial bank, then the cooperative societies, and then the RRBs, which are there in this particular segment serving, and they are also able to get good business out of this. Now let us understand the role of microfinance credit in poverty elevation. So basically it works upon the basics of management, which says that any product should be sold based upon the life cycle based needs. So here also in microfinance we follow the same. Life cycle needs are wedding, funerals, childbirth and education. Based on these things, similarly, there may be another set of requirement for which the funds will be required. That is the category of personal emergency, in which we take care of theft, accidents and unemployment. Because of this, if funds are required, so they could also be provided by using the microfinance services. Then investment needs may be there, purchase of land, house, then natural calamities, and maybe for any other purpose. So based upon all these needs, which are divided into these four major categories, the funding will be done, and this will be, the basic rationale for them to utilize the services of, microfinance. So when we tell them that because of, wedding requirement, childbirth, education, because of the, some loss that has taken place because of the theft, they will be more attracted to be the part of, microfinance services, so that they could be able to manage these situations in their life. The very important point, that how it is so important for the union government, state government, and everyone, because there is a concept of revolving credit, which is not there in the traditional system of, banking. Revolving credit is this, that once when you get the credit, and after some time when you repay it, or maybe once you are in the course of repaying it, the another set of credit will be given to you as required. For that, there are no again, you are not required to do the formalities again. So that is which is the concept of revolving credit, which is there under this microfinance. And MFIs, NGOs, different banks which are involved in it, they are providing this facility. Availability of savings are there, and based upon the different life cycles, the loans and the funding is done. After the funding is done, the second point is asset building. They will be given, some consultancy, so that certain assets are built, so that further income is also there, right? The third point, which I mentioned, help to improve the productivity. It also says that when the assets are built based upon the fund which they have availed using microfinance, the productivity should also be, enhanced. For that, different guidance, counseling will be provided. And once the repayment is made, then, after that, the income sustainability will be there to further enhance their living status. And that is which is the concept of revolving credit. Now, in the end, let us see, there are certain prominent government schemes which are doing very well, which are pivotal under the area of microfinance, without which the microfinance statistics which was visible when I showed you that NABARD data would have not been as attractive without the contribution of these schemes. So that is Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, under which the private class is allowed to open their bank account at zero balance, where different subsidies and benefits are there in their account. And without having the bank account, they can't have other advanced financial services like insurance and other services, right? Payment services. So for that, the bank account is the basic need which is provided under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. And after that, Jeevan Jyoti Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Suraksha Yojana are there, under which they are provided term insurance and endowment insurance by taking very nominal premium from their Jan Dhan account only. Then Mudra Yojana is there. That is very ambitious scheme of the government of India, which is doing very well. This scheme is providing, fund to them under Kishore Yojana, then Shishu Yojana, where the loan from 10,000, 50,000 up to 10 lakh are provided to the youth, so that they can start some business, right? Those who are there in this category, low income category. Then Ayushman Bharat scheme is there, under which the low income households which are there under this scheme, they will be given health insurance facility of 5 lakh pan India, where if they belong to, let us say, UP, Lucknow, they can avail the treatment somewhere in Pune or Hyderabad or Chennai, anywhere, if they have that Ayushman card. Up to 5 lakh, that medical expenses will be reimbursed by using this scheme. So that is one of the very nice scheme, making, inclusion of health services for every class. Thank you so much.